Number 1. The vanishing of a Bunahau hermit. In mystical Bunahau, Agrafeno, Momai Pinoy, Longtok is regarded as the first hermit to be commanded by Santong Boses, mountain spirit, to safeguard the secrets of the mountain, including its most sacred places. One such location is the so-called Santong Jacob, a cave with a bottom that can only be accessed by crawling through a tight, dark crevice. Devotees must dip themselves thrice in a well in the cave's floor to be purified. It was in this cave that Momai Pinoy immersed himself in the well. Then, he suddenly felt weak and unable to move. Next thing he knew, he was being sucked under the water and vanished, only to resurface on dry land. Momai Pinoy had entered the realm of the enchanted. His initial disappearance worried his family until he returned to tell his fantastic time in Encanto Land, where a day was equal to 3 Earth days. His daughter Christita, who was 73 in 1986, would relate that her father would routinely vanish for days and then suddenly appear again through the same well. It was her father who first declared Mount Bunahau as a sacred mountain. Number 2. Our Lady came to Cabra Island. On December 6, 1966, the Virgin Mary allegedly appeared to 10-year-old Berlinda Villas, who was on her way home from school, on a rocky hill on Cabra Island in Mindoro. The farmer's daughter felt a tap on her shoulders and beheld a beautiful floating lady in a white garment with light blue mantle and sash, whom she described to her friends as a madre. Eventually, Mercelita Kahayon, Dalisai Tamata, Edna Villas, Matilda Somantak, Minda Delia Talilai, Erlinda Villas, and Gloria Talilai witnessed the lady too. News of the apparition spread nationwide, more so when Belinda revealed that Our Lady promised that a miracle would happen on March 25, 1968. Over 7,000 pilgrims from all over the Philippines came to Cabra that day. People claimed to have seen the Virgin appear at 4:30 a.m. and several eyewitness accounts included seeing the sun turning and changing its colors, a bright star on top of the tree near the chapel, and spinning like it was coming towards the people. The alleged apparitions continued until March 25, 1972. By then, the seers were living separate lives, some in Manila, others in Cabra. Public interest in the apparitions waned as political turmoil took over the country. Number 3. Bleeding Heart of Mary. In a shrine close to the Loacan airport of Baguio, one can find an imposing marble statue of the Blessed Virgin, that once attracted thousands of devotees. In July 1979, it was reported that the Marian statue began bleeding, the blood seemingly flowing from her exposed heart. Laboratory tests allegedly confirmed that the dried blood was actual human blood, but strangely, the sample analyzed contained no blood cells. Supreme Court Justice Juvenal Guerrero attested to the fact that the bleeding heart phenomenon actually happened, and soon, people were flocking to the shrine to pray and seek favors. A chapel was constructed, and devotees even organized themselves into the missionaries of the Bleeding Heart of Mary to popularize the devotion. There were skeptics, however, and one TV station exposed it as a hoax. Today, the image is still visited by a few devotees, housed at Our Lady of the Bleeding Heart of Mary Religious Center. Number 4. Trumpet Sounds from the Skies. On June 4, 2015, strange, eerie sounds were heard from the skies in Lobo, Batangas at about 3 p.m. The trumpet-like sounds using them were recorded by Vincent Andy Magne for about 7 to 10 minutes, which disturbed animals like birds and dogs. Some speculated that the sounds were caused by the wind, rumbling thunder, or from a power plant nearby. Others, however, took the trumpet-like sounds to be an apocalyptic sign, as mentioned in the Book of Revelations, in which 7 trumpets were sounded from the skies by angels. The unusual occurrence, though, has also been reported around the world. NASA confirmed that the strange sounds heard around the world, called tweaks, whistlers, and spherics, are the Earth's background noise, a natural radio emission. Number 5. Trees of Tragedy, Tres Marias of Clark. Entering Clark Air Base in Pampanga through the Mabalacat Gate, one encounters a trio of towering aguso trees, from the pine family, about 45 to 50 feet tall. Known as Tres Marias, Three Marys, by Clark residents, they are linked to unexplained events, mostly vehicular accidents, that have been reported for many years. An incident report from the period July 2010 to 2015 recorded 298 accidents occurring in the area, a rather unusual number. Many people attribute these tragic events to the trees which they believed to be cursed. Old-timers say that this was the place where the bodies of 3 women, violated and then killed years ago, were buried. The trees, they say, are a dwelling place of animals of extraordinary sizes, and people have reported sightings of a giant cow, dog, and wolf. This concept goes back to a pre-colonial animist religion, in which plants and trees are believed to be abodes of spirits and animals. Thus, any kind of disturbance against these sacred plants merits punishments depending on the gravity of the action. For this reason, car drivers must ask permission first before entering the spirit's territory, by honking their horn and making the sign of the cross as they pass the mysterious Tres Marias.
Hey guys! Hope you are enjoying the show. If you have any suggestions, leave them on the comments below. If you like our video, please consider supporting us by clicking the subscribe button.